What's up, everybody? Welcome to another show, NBA show from SBR. Make sure you guys go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out our articles, NBA content we have over there. We got Junior zooming in and out right now. I know it's not him doing it. What's up, Junior? Up close, Junior. What's up, my guy? Junior, that's my guy, Junior Browne. That's my guy, Blackjack Fletcher. We got Black Jizzle on the show today. But what's up, Junior? How was your day yesterday, my guy? Everything cool?
Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed about yesterday. Fucking Spurs all of a sudden learned how to shoot threes in the day that I faded them. Congratulations to you though, because you cashed, so at least there's that. Just looking to bounce back today. Got a money line parlay back with that. Interested to hear Blackjack's takes. What's up with you, Blackjack?
I'm doing fantastic as always, Junior. When you're Blackjack and you live in this element, it's impossible to have a bad day any day. So great day for me as always.
My guy, Black Jizzle, this guy here, man. You gotta change your Twitter name today, man. It's more appealing. You see what I'm saying?
Black Jizzle?
Yeah, but it's a good day yesterday, my guys. Obviously ready to get to some cheddar today, man. First, I want to ask you guys what you think about Blackjack. Junior, I'm gonna go to you first. What you think about Russell Westbrook or surpassing Oscar Robertson and being the triple-double king, as they say, my guy?
I mean, honestly, I almost wish you didn't ask me that question because people are going to say I'm a hater. I think that...
man.
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say this. Maybe because I do this for a living and I stare at stats constantly all the time, I kind of realize that the way that he does it is not the way to win basketball games. It's great for his statistics, but if you're talking about winning basketball games, just think about the fact that Jokic is almost averaging a triple-double and literally has half the amount of time with the ball in his hands than Russell Westbrook, and then you'll figure out why one team is in the West competing and the other team sucks. So that's what I think. Congratulations to him, though.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like no hate. It's just like maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's padded a few stats or stole a few rebounds. You see what I'm saying? Maybe he's, that's the only thing. So obviously, congrats to him. He's an NBA player. He's already a champion. You see what I'm saying? You have to respect him. But Blackjack, what you think about Russell Westbrook breaking the triple-double?
I think the Junior's right, but I also don't have a problem with it. Like, let's be honest here. This Wizards team stinks, okay? No matter what's going on, this team was – what was the ceiling? The 6th seed in the East, if everything went right? Like, that's the ceiling in a first-round bounce. So if I'm Russell Westbrook, screw that. I'm going to go become the triple-double king. What am I playing for? A first-round playoff exit? No. Let me go and get mine. I'm going to be Mr. Triple-Double. They're going to talk about me forever.
You know what? That fits you too, Blackjack. I can dig it, man. Just maybe I'm just saying, man. Maybe this new age NBA is just not the same. But all these foul calls, I mean, the 3-pointers. You see what I'm saying? The sort of points. These guys just had a 154 to 141 game and no overtime. You see what I'm saying? You're playing games like this. Come on now, we're praising triple doubles. These guys are playing all-star games damn near every game. That's the only thing that I'm saying. So yeah, I could damn near go get a triple double too, and we scoring 150 fucking points. But all right, man, I'm just saying, my guys, this new age NBA, man. It's a different. Put him on his own different type of. It needs an asterisk. It's the only thing I'm saying. First game up today, or no? First we're gonna recap yesterday. Wizards, they dropped the game versus the Hawks. They lost, but Russell Westbrook got to win. He was just like Blackjack was saying. Nobody cares about wins, just about individual stats, man. But they take the loss though in the win-lose column. Hawks get it done 125-124. Pacers smack up the Cavs 111-102. Cavs been taking a bunch of losses here. Let's see the Pelicans. They end up backdooring and getting a cover there versus the Grizzlies. They were winning the game, then the Grizzlies took off, and then the Pelicans still cover. Grizzlies win 115-110. The Spurs smacked the shit out the Bucks, guys. Put up you see what I'm talking about? 146 to 125, that type of shit. Bucks didn't rest a single soul. They didn't rest a single body. And you let the Spurs go put up 146 on your head. What are we doing here? Like, serious? I think like Jakob Poeltl damn near had a triple-double last. What are we doing here? Like, okay, all right, man. But I'm just saying. But yeah, it was a nice cash for the Spurs there yesterday. The Warriors 119, 116 over Jazz, and then the Rockets get another cover. It's 3 straight covers now for the Rockets, my guys, and resting all their guys. And then they cover versus the Blazers 140 to 129, my guys. Let's get to it. Today's games, man. It's what you guys are here for. First game up, Black Jizzle, Nuggets versus the Hornets. What we doing? Sprinkle a little. We eating spicy chicken today? I'm always down to eat some chicken. Y'all know. Nuggets versus Hornets, Blackjack. What you got?
I think that for me, this game is a play on the total as opposed to the side here. When I look at these two teams, I don't love the way the Nuggets have been going the last couple of days, the last couple of games either. So let me just say that. That's why I'm not laying 5.5 here with them. But I do think 222.5 is a very reasonable number for two teams that kind of want to go. The defensive intensity is not necessarily there. I like the over here.
Got you. Yeah, and the Sustain Junior is turning into Jordan. You see what I'm saying? He's the total guy. Excuse me, opened up at 217.5 up to 223, Junior. Are you going with the steam here?
No, I'm staying off of this one for now. This game is super weird. The Hornets right now are really hard to cap because their lineup seems to change almost every time I watch them. And I didn't like the fact that in the last game I saw, They were in control of that game. Terry Rozier dropped 43, and they still lost. That's just a really bad sign for them. Their offense is super inconsistent. I can't get involved with Charlotte right now. That being said, Denver is. You've been saying to Jay for a while. They kind of were due to come back to the mean. I don't know if their 2 losses means that they've kind of regressed because it was such it's like one of the most difficult spots you could possibly have on an NBA calendar. You were playing at Utah and then played the next day with travel against Brooklyn. That's kind of a crazy spot to be in. So I'm not really going to hold those 2 losses against them. It's just a pass from being for now. Probably be a live bet situation, if anything.
Got you. Yeah, I was leaning towards the Nuggets here. I'm not in a rush to lay points with them on the road here. They have started to show some regression, but still, they do have Gordon back. I mean, the last game, they didn't have Gordon that game, so it was somewhat of an anomaly. They did let the Nets come back, but so they're off a couple of straight losses now. They let the Jazz come back and beat them in Utah, and then they at the house, back-to-back games, they let the Nets come back and steal that one from them. So just be interested to see, can they take it on the road here? We know the Nuggets, not necessarily. They were at the house for a while, so you know what I'm saying? They had some road games here. Heavy lean to Nuggets for me. I do think it's possibly one of those games where them losing most of their guards could hurt. But I'll tell you this right now, LaMelo Ball's not on the injury report, but the guy's hurt. He can't shoot right now. It's pretty much just passing the wrist. It's really bothering him. Maybe he should have took more time off. So just let you guys. Last game, it was crunch time in the fourth quarter. He didn't even come back in. So just to let you know, it's basically like Terry Rozier and then basically everybody else. He's having to save them right now. I could see the Nuggets coming in here clamping down on the boys. Lean to the Nuggets for me, my guys. Let's go to the next game, the intriguing game, Heat versus Celtics here. Blackjack, what we doing in this one? We got them C's over here. No Jaylen Brown, he's out for the season. What you like, my guy?
I'll tell you what I don't like is either one of these teams. Nothing to do with these teams. But when I look at this number, honestly, total at 225 seems way too damn high for these two teams. I'm on this under. I was on this under as soon as I saw it. Honestly, anything over 220, I was going to play under.
Got you. I can dig it. Junior, can you dig it? What you like here? You riding with the under with Blackjack, or what you got here?
Yeah, book that shit. I'm all over this under. First of all, Boston Celtics are garbage. Let's just start with that. We've been saying this is a take that we've had for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
When I say garbage, they're obviously not a bad basketball team. I'm saying they're garbage compared to their expectations. This should be a top 3 to 4 team in the Eastern Conference, no worse than that. Because you could forgive them if they were behind Milwaukee. If they're behind Milwaukee, Philly, and Brooklyn, you can excuse that. But these guys are behind the Hawks. They're behind the Knicks. Stop it, bro. They're not a good basketball team. Robert Williams got hurt in that last game with some kind of toe problem. Didn't even come back in the second half. Mm-hmm. Y'all got 30 points from Evan Fournier, and you still took a L in a game that was basically a playoff game. Because if the Heat win this game tonight, they're going to lock up that 6th spot, and Boston's going to be in the play-in. They should be ashamed of themselves for being in that play-in. So Give me the under 225 in what to me is absolutely a playoff game.
Yeah, you boys going against the steam, man. The open up at 220 and a half went up 4.5 points up to 225 with anything. Hey, anything happen? We always go what we think gonna win, man. It ain't about chasing steam or going against it or public shards, money percentage, none of that, man. You go with what you think on cash, especially this year. I've seen public favorites cash higher than ever. You see what I'm saying? So you go with what you think on cash, man. The Heat did just beat them. They were up by damn near 30 points in that game. The scary part is they still almost let the Celtics come back and lose that game. So I mean, y'all know me. I'm not looking at a damn total. I'm just trying to figure out who gonna win here. Like I say, obviously with Robert Williams not in here, that doesn't help. In my opinion, I don't think that helps the under either. Now you got Tristan Thompson bum ass coming through. Oh, some Kardashian on the bench over there. What? Who on the front row over there, man? He ain't even looking towards the game. Nah, it's a good game. I hope you guys cash the under. I could see it going either way with a side. So I'm still, if the Celtics had Robert Williams still start center, I might take a flyer on them boys. They know that they're gonna be without Jaylen Browne for a while. Don't be surprised to see Celtics show up after them almost come back and win that game versus the Heat, man. Next game up is it's fucking the LA team versus this Tampa Bay team. I don't want to disrespect it, man. The Clippers, so they know who to bring up. Clippers versus Raptors, man. I don't even want to say neither one of their names. I can't stand either one of these teams right now, Junior. What's up with these boys getting? They getting 13 at the half now. Who all out for the Raptors, man?
So I'm gonna say that this line is Pascal Siakam is probably out. He hurt his shoulder.
I know him and Van Fleet out for sure. Right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna base this pick, which is Clippers first half, on literally something that came out of Nick Nurse's mouth in a press conference, because this number is way too high. I think it might be the highest first half spread that I've taken. That's not a Utah Jazz spread because their spreads are kind of insane. Nick Nurse said, "We'll be looking towards the future." And we're going to be looking at players to make sure that they're playing winning basketball, not by the scoreboard. When this man said not by the scoreboard, I almost fell out of my chair, dog. I literally almost fell out of my chair. He said not by the scoreboard, but by their actions on the court to see if they're playing hard. Bruh, give me the Clippers all day when the coach is talking that bullshit.
I can't respect it, Junior. We never used to see we never used to see shit like this, bro. I understand tanking, but you are literally ruining the game of basketball. Like, you're literally not even trying. You're really letting players get away from just raking in millions and not do anything, man. It hurts me in so many different ways. I'm sorry, guys. It's just personal. It's just my opinion. Blackjack, what are we doing? Is this Smack City, Blackjack, what are we doing?
Nah, I want no part of this. This game could get so ugly so fast. But then again, the Clippers, who knows? The Clippers might just keep this thing at 10 all day and just cruise. I don't know. This game, to me, I have no interest in. Take the Raptors, take the Clippers. You can have them both.
I don't know. I'm just the what's happening with the Thunder this year, guys, and then what the Raptors start doing. Like I said, I think that Nurse might be looking towards another coaching job. That's just me personally. I think it's some other and more intriguing jobs that's coming out there. I think that he could be on his way out, man. And him saying shit like this, it's even more. Nobody like they cares. The fact that
here's the thing, Jay. I don't mean to interrupt you. He actually is against tanking because he's been saying, I don't want no parts of tanking. And Masai Ujiri has been radio silent. But Masai Ujiri, he has to look big picture. And he's just looking at it like, bro, you can't win with this team. I rolled the dice. I got us a chip. Now it's time to start over. And so I feel like there's a conflict between the two of them. And listen, even if the Raptors fired Nick Nurse, which would be ridiculous less than 2 years after winning a title, he would have so many job offers just based on the fact.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, Junior. I'm not saying that they'll fire him. I'm saying that he's looking to other opportunities. Like, he doesn't want to coach the Raptors no more. He doesn't have to get fired from the league. He can say, all right, y'all go and buy me out. I want to fucking go somewhere else.
Isn't Ujiri's deal up after this year too?
It's up soon. I can't remember when, but
He gone.
That's why the Knicks have been jerking off over him for the last 2 years.
And Nurse is gone, bro. If Westcott going, I'm telling you, he's gone. I don't even know how to say dude name. Nurse for sure knows that he probably gone. I'm telling you, all this shit unfolding, just like you're saying, Junior. Not to talk on too much, but if he doesn't like tanking, that's what they're doing. They're resting guys on purpose. I don't know what else to say. So I mean, I don't know. Screw this team, man. But let's go to the next game, man. Mavs versus Grizzlies, my guys. I can't believe we as the people, even as fans, let these guys get away with this stuff, man. It's highway rivalry. Mavs versus Grizzlies. This line opened up at 2, down to 1.5 now. This is a revenge spot for the Grizzlies here, Blackjack. Mavs remember last time the Luka hit that game-winning shot, that 3, one-hander or whatever, crazy shot, they won by 1. I was on a -1.5. I lost, Blackjack. What you liking here?
Taking the Mavericks -1.5 here.
Oh,
you can keep Memphis. Memphis on the second night of a back-to-back after a game against the Pelicans. Coming into this game, the Mavericks playing good basketball. I will take the Mavericks with the rest advantage over the last couple of days. The Grizzlies played more. I like Dallas in this spot -1.5. Got
you. Junior, what you think about that? What's Junior? Let's see. Junior gonna be on the over here. Junior's going with the over. I'm starting doing it's cool,
Junior
man.
Froze.
It's cool, my guy. I know Junior likes the over. I'm telling you that right now. But, I mean, could be a sharp take on the Grizzlies here, my guys. I'll be honest with you. I do think that it's possible that the Mavs take a little slip up here. They do have this is the first game of a back-to-back. They have the Pelicans tomorrow. So I'll be interested to see, watch this game closely. If the Mavs do lose, I'll be on them likely kind of heavy tomorrow versus the Pelicans. Pelicans don't have a lot to play for, been eliminated from playoffs. Mentally-wise, they're the type of team that will give up and quit. This is a new age NBA. Once they're not making the playoffs, they will not care anymore. I'm telling you this. Watch the Pelicans get smacked tomorrow. But this next game up, my guy, Nets versus Bulls. I couldn't wait to hear Black Jizzle. Bulls. What we got? You got the Nets versus the Bulls. What are we doing, my guy?
It's been a little bit. Listen, first thing, the most important thing about this game, Bulls. But again, as we talk about on this show all the time, what are we talking about in terms of who's playing and how much are they going to play in this game? With the Nets, it's always a question, right? Like, even if it doesn't appear it's a question, it seems to be one before game time. So we never know what's going on there. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm playing this game. I think I'm walking away from it. As much as I want to play the Bulls, I don't think I can. I mean, they've been playing, obviously, the best basketball that they've been playing since the trade deadline lately. Yeah, but, I mean, we're talking about the Hornets, Celtics, and Pistons. I don't know that translates. If the Nets really show up and want to do something tonight, they could probably kick the Bulls' teeth in. But I don't know. I don't know if the Nets have that killer instinct. I don't know. In fact, I think they don't, as Junior can attest to. So for me, this game's a pass.
Yeah, you do make a good point. You do make a good point that them boys it wasn't, so they have just won 3 straight games by margin, but it was just the Hornets, Celtics, and Pistons. So, I mean, it's a damn good point by you, Blackjack. They hadn't really beat anybody. They need to show, even though they've been showing that they're juiced up, they see if they could do it versus the Nets, it's like, okay, Bulls, these rest 3 games for sure, autopilot. But I do think that the Nets, Junior, that the boys starting to try and show some, they trying to get ready for the postseason as well. Once this thing is not good, the Nets just lost 4 straight. See what I'm saying? They got over the hump, beat the Nuggets. They could keep it going here. I lean Nets, Junior. What are we doing?
Moneyline parlay, Nets and a team to be named when we finish the rundown. Nets are -195 here.
Is it your boys?
Well, listen, you said something. The Nets had lost 4 games in a row, and they were down 21 in Denver. And I was looking at that game like, oh my God, these boys they're literally folding right before my eyes, but they didn't fold. They came back. And they won a really, really tough game. Now Denver was in a bad spot, but still they had every reason to fold there. And what they did was they came back and closed out their road trip with a win. Well, actually, sorry, tonight is they're closing out the road trip. It's one of those weird road trips where obviously they're traveling from Colorado to Chicago. Honestly, I just feel like at this point, if the Nets finish anything less than second, that's going to have a psychological effect on them going into the playoffs for the simple fact that they kind of let the first seed literally slip through their fingers. They can't allow Milwaukee to catch up. And if they do, it has to be against an opponent that's better than the Chicago team because I'm not fooled by Chicago's wins. Yeah, they've gotten some wins, but look at their opponents. Like the quality of those wins, pretty poor. Nets money line. It's such an important game for them. If they lose this game, then I don't even really know what to say.
Nets today. I can see Nets today, and then I'll let you know. Will y'all come back and watch the show tomorrow? But I lean Nets, man. I might get there. I think what Junior, like whichever one of his last ones, I think I like either one. So I'll likely be officially riding with Junior on his money line parlay because I think it's gonna cash, man. We go with what we think is gonna cash, man. It's a revenge spot as well. The Bulls did beat the Nets. I think it was just Kyrie. They rested KD in that game, and it was a matinee game, like a 12 o'clock. See what I'm saying? So it was already set up for the Bulls to win it. Basically, now they got KD in this one, so it's a little bit different. You dig it? Next game up, 76ers versus Pacers. I must say this is one that I don't really have much on. Black Jizzle, what we doing here? Who's playing?
All right, well, let me just say this.
Who's playing?
Yesterday, I went against what Junior ingrained in my head, and I laid points with the Indiana Pacers because the Cavaliers are so bad. They're just a suck bag of a franchise, and they're trying to lose games at this point pretty openly. And it worked out. So that's important to know because the Pacers, also a suck bag organization, covered a spread last night. They're not doing it 2 nights in a row. Sixers minus 5.5. It's as great a bet as you can make because the Pacers are not covering 2 games in a row. Junior, you know it.
Let's just be real.
And
I know Jay Money usually throws it to me right now, but I'm just going to piggyback off what Blackjack just said. They did not cover the closing line. The closing line last night was 9.5.
They covered mine.
It was 9. It was 9, my guy.
I saw 9.5 where I shop at.
But I'm pretty sure
and I was like,
you could have got 8.5 pretty much all day. And then it did go up to 9.5, but I think it came back down. Well, the sharpest books that I look at. So it probably
right.
Score.
So what I'm trying to say is these boys are, even when they do cover a spread, I mean, you're sweating like you're in Nigeria at noon, bro. You're sweating hard with these guys trying to cover. So. Yeah, I'm on the Sixers who are on a mission. What do they won, like 8 or 9 games in a row? They're just a better basketball team. And listen, without Miles Turner, Joel Embiid.
Don't do that, Junior. But we don't even know if he's playing for sure.
Dwight Howard.
We don't know if that's the only thing I'm saying, man. It's like, say if we had Joel Embiid on the show on the front of the screen today, it's like I couldn't even do that because we first game of the NBA, today's NBA. Who's playing? So I'm saying, no, Embiid is questionable here. Don't get it twisted. They could still smack this Pacers team even without him. He is questionable here. This is not necessarily. I know Blackjack saying the 6.5, but you can get 5.5 now, guys. So if you like the pay, if you like this, if you like, I'm just saying, you said 6.5. People in the chat like, damn, it went up to 6.5. No, but it was at 6.5, down to 5.5. It'll, like I say, if Embiid is out, guys, you get even better number of that. So maybe just wait, and you can probably get a 3.
I don't even care if Embiid is out. That's why I took it on the money line. I don't even care if he's out. They're winning.
Come on, Junior. I thought it was gonna be on one of the late night teams, man, on the money line. This the other side of the money line parlay?
This is the other side of my money line parlay. What you thought it was the Suns?
No, I thought it was the Suns, son. Like you say.
I know that's what people thought.
That's what Junior say. Hey, I can dig it, man. Let's get to some other games, my guy. Yeah, I'll tell you this. The Pacers are starting to juice up a little bit. Just simply put, they're starting to juice up. I've seen it with my eyes. I know last night, and this is a back-to-back spot. 76ers have what's called I don't know. I wouldn't take the Sixers if Embiid didn't play. It's just what I'm saying because he is their main matchup advantage. Without him, they are beatable. So I mean, I'm just saying. Maybe wait to see who's gonna play, man. That's today's game. Next game up, my guys. These two know it as well. They know. Suns versus Warriors, my guys. Steph has been hot. You just drop some fish on Steph, and it's just gonna cook instantly. You see what I'm saying? It's like, now this is what they do. You stick your finger right there, and you put right there. That's Steph right now, Blackjack. Can the Suns? What happened? Yeah,
No, I was
can the
gonna say,
Suns
bro,
cool them down?
Lou Dort was on them last game, and it literally didn't even matter.
He plays. That was the Thunder, Junior. Stop all that.
No,
What we doing? I
I
know what you're
understand that.
saying. I know
I
what you're
understand.
saying. But this is the Thunder. Junior, don't even mention him. We don't talk about the Thunder on this show.
Agreed. I agree. I
It's a
apologize.
WNBA team here. If Lou Dort is your best player, like, what are we doing here? I know Lou Dort
I've
is.
been told you,
Don't get
Jay,
me started.
since
Don't get me
before
started.
anybody even knew who Lou Dort was. The best I ever did as a coach is make it to the semifinals, and his team beat my team by what 8-9 points. He looked like he was 26 years old back then when he was 15. So I'm happy for him, but you're right. If he's your best player, that's pathetic. I'm sorry.
Well, Junior, what you like about this one though? We talking about the Suns. This ain't the.
I'm all
Thunder.
over the Suns. Are you
Because
joking?
I'm like, this ain't the Thunder. You see what
Nah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
all over the Suns, son.
Well, why you didn't make the other side of the parlay, then, man?
I'm gonna tell you why, because I've been blindly betting on the Suns for a while, and it's cash for me most of the time. But I have to say that in this situation, I'm afraid of the Steph Curry factor. I really am. I can't pretend that I'm not. When you got a guy that's attempting over 23s in a game, like this guy's on a whole other his mind is in a whole other place. And you know who Steph Curry don't like too much? Chris Paul. He don't like Chris Paul too much. They don't like each other. That's pretty obvious from the old Golden State Clipper days.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little and they're both North Carolina boys, right?
Yep.
So there's a rivalry there that you can't ignore. So literally, the Steph Curry factor is what scared me off the Suns making it part of that parlay. But I do believe the Suns. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on them because they really, really need this win.
Yeah, it's unofficially official. Blake, I did too. I sprinkled some on him this morning. Blackjack, what you thinking, man? The Suns? Do they cool? Do they? Well, he's hot. Well, I guess they can't cool him down if they just so. But you know what I'm trying to say, Blackjack. Fuck.
I know what you're trying to say, and let me say it clearly for you. Phoenix tonight, Smack City. This is going to be Smack City. I really think so. I think the Warriors have had a really nice little run here, but they played a lot of games. This is now they're on the back-to-back after Utah. That was a hard game. Phoenix is just better than what they've been playing. And, I love the Jazz, but without Conley and Mitchell, that backcourt is not quite the same, okay? So, yeah, Steph's going nuts against them, against the Thunder, the Pelicans. Fine. This is a big step up. I think the Warriors have a rude awakening tonight.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, unofficial. I put some on Suns -5 this morning, my guys. I do think that Steph's been hot, but the rest of the team, like I said, I'm not a beef. I know Bazemore. I know they got Mulder, some other guys that's kind of look all right. Draymond, see what I'm saying? Still can't really shoot threes. He's pretty much just out there for heart and soul. The Suns are just built different, guys. So I know they've been tapering off here lately. You guys know I don't bet the Suns a lot, but this is a terrible matchup for the Warriors. That's why they have smashed them already twice this season. I think one of the game before, I think they said Steph and Draymond, but regardless, the Suns, they don't really take games off. They have been taking some off. You see what I'm saying? It is possible that they could kind of tank their way out of the second seed so they wouldn't have a tough first round playoff series. It is somewhat possible, guys. That is in the back of my mind. So you see what I'm saying? If I feel like if they don't come to show up today, that'll definitely be the case if the Suns are trying to play their way out of second seed. But I'll tell you, like Monty Williams, Chris Paul, guys like that, and Devin Booker's brothers. Yeah, they've been losing forever, bro. Like, it's time to – I know that they're gunning for a 1 seed. So it's like either you're going to really gun for that 1 seed and hope that the Jazz drop a few games, or I think they're going to try and drop to the 3. I don't really think they want to be at 2. You don't want to make the playoffs for the first time forever, and have a tough first round. So I do think it's possible. But tonight, I can only look towards Suns here, my guys. I do think that Steph's been way too high. Like I say, been against the Thunder. They almost dropped one versus the Jazz last night. Went up 10. They played a really tough game, is what I'm saying. It could have took a bunch out of them. You're gonna see a better defensive team. Jazz didn't have anybody They had fucking guy Forrest out here trying to guard Steph. Now you're gonna have some real ballers on him. Chris Paul will always be pissed at Steph after you dropped him, have him touching his tippy toes. Oh, get up, Chris, bro. It's not wet over there, bro. You see what I'm saying? He just crossed you up real quick, man.
No, that's one of the greatest ankle breakers in the history of the NBA, my guy. He had this dude playing what's that game where you touch the circles? I can't even remember what that old school game.
Twister.
He had him playing Twister or whatever the hell that. I don't know. I don't play these goofy ass games, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He had him doing one of these foolish dances out here, bro. Like,
yeah, nah, he tripped out, man. But yeah, like the Suns and them, my guys. Last game up, Knicks versus Lakers. The Knickerbockers, my guy, Blackjack. I already know you going. The Knicks are Blackjack's new stock market. You see what I'm saying? What we do? I think they're 16-3 last 19 ATS, my guy. What we doing, Blackjack?
I tell you what, I'm taking this game twice. I'm taking Knicks first half plus the 3.5. I'm taking the Knicks full game. I'm taking the Knicks plus the 6 full game. Knicks best first half team ATS in the NBA. Lakers worst first half team ATS in the NBA. Give me the Knicks in this game. First of all, let me tell you something. I hear these people saying, "Oh, LeBron may come back and play." I don't care. You could take LeBron James and shove him up Anthony Davis's ass in this game. I don't care. Okay. The Knicks are a team on a mission here. They're playing hard. These games matter to them. This Lakers team, uninspired play. And Anthony Davis, I get it. He's playing great. Julius Randle will make him work tonight. I love the Knicks in this spot. There's too many points for the Lakers to be laying against a team like the Knicks. The Knicks will play defense. They will make the Lakers work. And I don't even know if LeBron is playing. I don't know, but I don't care if he is. Give me the Knicks and the points. Too many points.
Where they get this guy from, man? Junior, where they get this guy? He's talking about shoving one guy up another guy. Junior, come on, man. This is a little line there. Junior, what we doing, my guy?
Knicks first half. Blackjack stole my thunder, but because it's Blackjack, I'll allow it. Knicks, best first half ATS team in the league. Didn't really peep that the Lakers were the worst first half ATS team in the league. I'm glad Blackjack just let me know about that because it makes me feel even more secure. But let's just be real. The Knicks have shown, especially in the last game, that their defense, well, just anyone's defense travels. And even though they tend to struggle at least one quarter every game, their defense could kind of keep them in it. I've also kind of seen a lot of growth from RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett looks like a much better player than he was even at the beginning of this season. And I feel like this recent streak where they all of a sudden just cover spreads and win games at this incredible rate has kind of coincided with his development. So the Knicks are more than just Julius Randle, who, by the way, if in case you're sleeping, Julius Randle is going to be All NBA. Like, that's happening. He has been one of the 15 best players in the NBA this season. So he's going to be all NBA. He's probably going to be most improved player too. The Knicks got a lot of things going. And not to say that I don't believe in the Lakers. I think for the Lakers, I watched that game against the Suns because I watch every Suns game. Tell you something. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Wesley, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, homeboy, Wesley, and another dude. They went like 8 for 9 from 3 in the third quarter. Get the fuck out of here. Wesley Johnson is his name. Sorry.
No, his name's not Wesley Johnson, bro. It's Wesley Matthews.
Wes Matthews?
Wesley Matthews. Wesley
Y'all
Johnson.
funny as hell, man.
All these dumbass.
He said,
these guys, get the F out of here with these Lakers.
He said Wesley something.
Something Wesley.
Hey.
David Wesley? Is he back?
Nah, not David. See, David Wesley would be punching people in the face. Nah, Wesley Matthews.
Hey.
These guys went 8 for 9 from 3 though in that third quarter. They went bananas. I'm not fooled by that win at all. Anthony Davis played well, but they just basically got hot for a small stretch and pulled away, and the Suns didn't have enough time to come back. The Lakers still have problems, and until LeBron comes back, they ain't for real.
That was a good one, Junior. I must say, man. Yeah, I think I heard something about LeBron come back. Regardless, him or not, I think this line would be shorter, in my opinion, if LeBron wasn't coming back. I'll tell you something. And I'm glad that nobody likes the Lakers because that's when they cash. You see what I'm saying? Nobody liked them versus the Suns, and they smack them up. I'll be honest with you. The Suns are a step higher than the Knicks. That's what the Knicks are trying to get to. Like, it's like the next level is become the Suns. You see what I'm saying? You go out there and smack the Suns up like that at the house. Now, whether some fish shit was going on or not, regardless, they did it. Anthony Davis went off for 42 against a damn good defensive team. You know what I'm saying? They're facing one tonight, but They don't even necessarily have an Aiden like that they can bang with AD. You can't remember, these guys have 3 bigs out there. Well, I'm not a Gasol kind of sort of, but Drummond and AD, and it's starting to give some people some problems. When they start to go with this bully ball, the rest of their guard, them not having the heavy guard play doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? So just when people start to trash the Lakers and start to count them out, that's when they start to show they've been pretty much heavy dogs. Everybody now they're laying 5.5. I think they're saying that LeBron comes back regardless of that, though. I think the Lakers are starting to hit their stride right now. Everybody loves the Knicks. I understand they've made the people a lot of money. Not looking at this the last game of their 5-game, 6-game road trip, all on the West Coast. You're coming off a big game in LA. Maybe hit the strip club. Maybe hit the Cubs. Somebody hit the dispensary going to get some little gas. I just need a 3-5. You see what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be here that long. I take on playing with me. Well, give me a whole half a zip then, or that runts. But no, I think day off in LA, man. I don't think we see Knicks' best game today. Simply put, maybe when they go back to the house, this is a little sleepy spot. Maybe they catch the first half some, but second half, God, I really do see them boys falling asleep at the wheel. Lakers by double digits, my guys. Official play for me, Lakers minus 5.5. Nobody likes it. Everybody trusts. The boys got Wesley Johnson, Wesley Matthews. Who is it? David Matthews. Who on the West Unseld? Who the fuck on the squad? No,
Wes Unseld's a good one.
Hey, you trash them, they're going to go and hit 10 of 11 threes tonight, man. I like the Lakers. Nobody else likes it. Give them to me, man. Lakers, they started to show streaks. Knicks, they will regress to the mean, my guys. Lakers by double digits. Blackjack, break them off with your officials, man. Damn good show, man. Y'all fucking hilarious, man.
All right, I'm going to need a few minutes here because there's a lot of them. I got over 222.5 in the Nuggets and Hornets. Under 225, Heat Celtics. Sixers, minus 5.5 against the suckbag Pacers. Mavericks minus 1.5. Suns minus 5. Knicks plus 3.5 first half. Knicks plus 5.5 full game. And a bonus. I'm going to steal one from Junior here. A little menage a trois parlay. 3-team money line parlay. Phoenix, Philly, Brooklyn plus 242.
Menage a trois.
Hold on. What did Blackjack say about Denver, Charlotte?
I don't even know, bro. It was
over.
Oh, I thought you said under. I was like, bro, I thought you said over.
No, I'm under.
I'm
Miami,
on the over.
Boston.
Okay, sorry. I thought I was going head to head with you there. So we on the same page. I guess
you gotta
I'll
slow down, Blackjack. Damn, bro. Come on, man.
Like a dozen plays.
All right, so I'm on the Denver, Charlotte over. The Miami, Boston under. Let me just run down here. Brooklyn, Philly money line parlay pays plus 120. And I'm on the Sun full game. Oh shit! And the Knicks first half. Let's get it.
Got you. Yeah, somebody in the chat say when I'm excited, I lose, my guy. So I guess fade me today. Like I say, man, this is Mickey, this patty cake, Asley. Y'all can take this serious if you want to, man. I try to make some bets, you see what I'm saying, here and there, try and make some money. Tell me, fade me, regardless. We appreciate everybody for watching. But I'm not the only one here. Blackjack got 12, 13 plays, you know what I'm saying? Junior Browne got plays as well, been hitting at a high rate, my guy. So I'm your host, J Money. Fade me, tell me, either one of us. We all here to try and make some cash, you know what I'm saying? Everybody have a good day, man. Be happy. We appreciate everybody for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Go to SBRPicks.com/NBA, man. Maybe go and get on a little gas. Go get you a drink or something if you have to, man. Everybody, man, live your life. We out, man. We back tomorrow, my guys.